This is the final reveal, and after it, your life will never be the same again. This program was first set to sell at $2,000. However, instead of paying the full $2,000, you're going to get it for $895.
So, this just happened. A year and a half back from today, a YouTube channel called FarFromWeak published its first video. Since then, the channel has been growing rapidly, reaching 1 million subscribers in the span of a year. The person behind this channel has always been a mystery. But really, it doesn't matter. For all of its existence, the man behind this channel claimed he was creating a movement to make men stronger. I resonate with this idea totally. However, actions speak louder than words, and things he's done, especially the latest event, it doesn't hold up. First of all, if you are a fanatic of FarFromWeak, I invite you to turn your brain on for the duration of this video. For all that I'm about to say, approach it with consideration. I've realized during my lifetime that no one truly wishes you the best in this world. Everyone has some sort of gain from helping you, except for your parents, of course. Even your friends, they are not exempt from this. Even the sturdiest tree will one day fall. That is why, when approaching someone like FarFromWeak, you have to read behind what he's saying and evaluate what his motivations could be. For any YouTube channel, there are really 3 possible motivations: money, fame, and passion. Fame is definitely not FarFromWeak's scope. He has never done anything that would reveal his identity. When it comes to the other 2, he claims that he is doing it for his brothers, who in this case are more like sons, as his audience is mostly made up of teenagers. I must admit, in the span of a year, he has helped more people climb the staircase of life than other self-improvement influencers have done in their entire lives. Sadly, this does not make him a saint. 2 months ago, he went missing from YouTube, announcing that he would use this time away to finish his secret masterpiece, the Faceless Guide. He claimed to be running tens of faceless channels to get rich, and promised to teach his audience to do the same. 2 weeks ago, he came back and said that he would release videos about it in the following week. 5 days ago, the last video was released. In it, he promoted his new creation, a platform called Faceless Reality, a place where you can, in his words, go from enslaved to someone who exploits this system of slavery. And what is on this website? Well, nothing yet. Apparently, this is a pre-order, and only a limited amount of people can sign up. And an even more weird choice. It is closing for sign-up forever in less than 48 hours after this video's release. This is where the problem arises. Let's start with the price tag. He claims that the total value of this product is around $7,500. I have no clue how he got that evaluated. Seems like a random number to me. Luckily for anyone bold enough to sign up, it is only $900 today. Okay. Let's say that we fully believe his words. He makes enough money to last him a lifetime from his other channels and created this platform for the movement. Then, why is the price tag so steep? Why is it not something like $100, which most people can afford? Moreover, why are there limited spots available? Isn't this a course? Can it not just be sold to anyone who wants it? Something doesn't seem to add up here, but if you think about it, it perfectly adds up. Let's disregard his words for a second and approach it as any other course. If a course like this popped out of nowhere in front of you, would you buy it? It looks very suspicious, and it is because it shares many elements with common scams, an unexplained price tag, the feeling that it is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and the fact that it has limited spots. If this was done by any other person, you would immediately discard it as a scam. Then, is FarFromWeak a full-on fraud? No, I do not believe that. If he was motivated by money only, there were many other things that he could do to exploit his popularity. He still does care about the passion I mentioned, but the money aspect weighed heavier on this one. Lastly, about the proof he put there. It could be fake, it could be real. You cannot trust even videos on the internet. They can be crafted by just a couple of friends. However, even if they are real, it doesn't affect the point I am making. If he wants to help his movement make faceless money, as he calls it, he could definitely have the price tag much lower and not have this as a limited time opportunity. It is okay to criticize people, and I am not criticizing FarFromWeak's entire work here, but what he is doing with this faceless guide. Even if he's telling the truth, what he is doing with it makes him look like a fraud, and makes everything he claimed in the past look like a lie. So, should you enroll in it? I have no clue. That is the problem with how it's set up. There is no way you can enroll in it after being recommended it by someone. Thus, using logic should lead anyone to not trust this course. Don't forget, no one you meet wants your benefit truly, and you should never disregard what they gain from the thing they claim is helping you. I never was against FarFromWeak. I respected what he achieved. But if it turns out that his claims were indeed lies, and this achievement was nothing but a fraud, I will not be surprised. Today, normally, I was going to release a video about an unknown ancient technique, similar to meditation, but way more powerful. But last week's events led me to instead create this video and share my thoughts on FarFromWeak. Still, I will release that video likely next weekend. Subscribe and click the bell button down below to be notified when it's out. Don't forget, knowledge without action is no use. After this video, you may watch more, but don't restrain from applying the information you gain to your life. Stay tuned for my next videos. We will all make it.